Yo, what's going on YouTube? Right, welcome to the top 5 things that you may not know you can do in GTA 5. Starting off at number 5 is hailing cabs. Basically, when you're walking around the world, if you see a taxi or a cab and you press right on the D-pad, your character will whistle, it will call the cab over, and then provided the cab doesn't already have a passenger, they'll pull over, you can walk up to it, climb in, and then they will take you anywhere around the world, so it's kind of an immediate waypoint sort of thing, which is pretty handy.
Where do you want to go?
Next up at number 4 is drag racing. If you pull up next to someone at the traffic lights and you rev your engine a few times, which is done by holding A, which is your handbrake, and then right trigger, which is basically to accelerate, if you do that a few times, then the person next to you will normally say something, and then that will signify that they are ready to kind of race, and then at that point they may even kind of jump the red light and sort of speed off ahead, and that will kind of initiate a mini sort of drag race. It's obviously not an official race, so you don't actually win anything from it, but it is just a pretty cool extra thing you can do. Then coming in at number 3 is combat roll. Now you can't crouch in this game anymore, but you can kind of do the stealth walk thing, but what you can still do is combat roll. Now you can only do this if you're holding a gun, but if you pull your gun out and you hold left trigger, which obviously aims up, and you press X, then you'll basically roll in the direction that you're pulling. Now this is obviously quite useful if you're in a gunfight and you want to kind of dodge some bullets. Obviously it does leave you a little bit open once you've done the roll, it takes you a little while to kind of get back into a movable stance, but yeah, combat roll is still there. Then next up at number 2 is interacting with people around the world. This is another one of those kind of secret right on the D-pad functionalities, but basically if you're walking up to random people around the world and you press right on the D-pad, your character will start to talk to them. He'll normally just sort of say something small, but then sometimes they'll respond to you. Then you can kind of keep pressing right on the D-pad to sort of carry on the conversation. Normally it'll escalate into kind of something where one of your characters will insult them and then they'll run away scared, but it is quite cool because then you can kind of at least interact with people around you.
Hey, what up, my nigga? Hello!
Then finally at number 1 is retrieving your cars. Now obviously if you spend a lot of time and money modifying your cars, then you go and find that you leave it somewhere and when you go back to it it's disappeared. It hasn't actually gone. Obviously you can still save cars in garages, but primarily if your car is not there, then it's been impounded. Now to get it back you have to go to the police impound, which is the kind of white car icon on the map, and then you go up to the garage doors, press right on the D-pad and choose your car. The important thing to note with this one is the impound can only hold 2 cars. So if you spend a lot of time and a lot of money modding a lot of cars, then make sure you leave them in your garage, because if you leave them lying around and they get taken to the impound and there's already 2 in there, then the third one that goes in there will replace one of the previous 2, and at that point you will have lost your car. And that is it for the top 5 things you may not have known about GTA 5. If you found this helpful or enjoyable, then obviously don't forget to like and share this video, it does really help me out, and obviously don't forget to subscribe. Also if there's something I didn't cover or something that you know that's quite cool that wasn't in this video, then drop a comment down below, I'd love to hear about it. But otherwise don't forget to stay tuned to the Arax Gaming website, Facebook and Twitter account for all your gaming news throughout the week, and thanks for watching, take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.